Zeldathon 1986. Hello everyone, that's the concert. Wasn't that great? Oh my gosh, remember that part with the first song and the other many dozens of songs? My name is Panuganti. I am having a wonderful, Friday? And I hope all of you are as well, because there's been so many beautiful segments already. For the next hour, we're going to be doing some really cool stuff, playing some rock music, and doing some wonderful things. But this is no ordinary charity stream. If you saw my last remote segment, we had a lot of fun. I wanted to do basically that again. So we're going to play a couple songs, warm up my fingies, and then we're going to do some extra cool stuff. What we're going to do is a request-a-thon. So as you can see on my screen, probably in front of me over here, for every $3 donation on this segment, I'm going to, as long as it's from the 80s, it can be a movie, it could be E.T., Jaws, Sharks. Jaws is not from the 80s, is it? It can be from a video game, whatever. As a fun bonus, if it's from the 80s, $3 donations will be song requests. And Allison over here will be my amazing donation reader, Allison Martin Trombone. So we're going to do that. For $5, you can do a cover request if it's not from the 80s. I'll do my best. If I don't know the song, I'm going to play something close to it. We're just going to keep going. And then, of course, for $10, you can do a challenge request. So you can tell me to play a weird style or do a voice impression or something wacky with a bunch of different instruments we have, which include got kazoos, a harmonica, a bunch of surprise random things. Fortunately, no sitar. But I'm going to keep an eye on chat in case anyone thinks of anything that I happen to own. And otherwise, we've got some fun goals here. So, for every $100 we raise during this segment, I'm going to eat a cracker with a little bit of hot sauce on it from the Hot Ones Season 24. So if anyone's a fan of Hot Ones, you know that these sauces are both delicious and can get pretty crazy up there. I am used to this. I have practiced this. I literally went through all of them yesterday. So, with all of that in mind, we're going to have a really wild incentive there. And if we raise $1,000, I'm going to eat a cracker covered in Last Dab XXX, the hottest pepper in the world. I don't know if it's the hottest sauce, but so that's going to be really fun. And if we get there early, then the rest of the concert's going to be wacky. And then, for every $250 we raise, I will reveal a new cover that I've been kind of keeping for Zeldathon. So we'll talk about that later. Let's play some music. Let's make some emote noise. Love to see that. how I'm gonna feel if we get to last dab, by the way. Alrighty. First of all, I gotta refresh my little phone chat because I I saw Allison's screen with all the chat going and popping off, which was beautiful. I was like, I want to see that. Woo! All right. Wonderful people. The dancing, the emotes. Keep it going. We're gonna play one more song here. Do we have donations already?
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Hi,
Forget
everyone.
my plans. Allison, why don't you go ahead and read those lovely requests then?
Well, I'm going to introduce myself first. I think it's really rude that you didn't ask me to say anything. So, hello.
Here's your visual representation of Allison talking right now.
All three of those are me. Hello, I'm Allison Martin Trombone of the Allison Martin Trombone Company. I'm here reading donations and hanging out today. As a reminder to everyone, in case you're just showing up or in case you needed a reminder, we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. This is one of the absolute best charities there is. Families will never receive bills from St. Jude ever for any treatment, travel, anything, and I just think that's super duper great. We do have a few donations here. Let's see some of them. First one, oh, this is a great one, certified banger. This is from Brian Stewart. Thank you very much for your $10.
Yo, Brian.
The request is hot cross buns.
Oh my gosh, hot cross buns?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm glad we played the first medley to warm up. Okay.
They're very hot and they are very crossroad.
Was that good enough?
Beautiful. I would eat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem.
A hot cross bun.
Yeah, my favorite.
Second only to the hot cross dog.
If you put some like hot sauce on it.
Whoa, speaking of hot
Brian,
sauces,
here
did
with
you
the
know
tie-in.
that donating...
Okay.
All right, that's a great first request out the gate. I
Beautiful.
was expecting us to have like this slow start, but that's not Zeldathon, no.
No, of course.
No.
You gotta go for it.
We kicked the door open.
We do have a next one if you'd like to hear it.
The song list is truly your heart. I know a lot of classic rock and pop and video games, of course, and little bits of anime. So just do your best. If you know the music I know by chance, you're welcome to pick it, but I'm going to do my best.
Fair. All right. Next donation is from Serial Mom 1964. Thank you very much.
my car needs to be refreshed.
Does it?
Yeah, number is bigger.
Beautiful.
I do not know why. What was the next one?
Oh,
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's go through.
We're doing it, everyone. Next donation, once more, Serial Mom 1964. Thank you very much for your $3. It is Jeopardy by Greg Kin.
Is that that's the Jeopardy theme, right?
I hope so.
Fun fact, I watch Jeopardy every single day with my mom and dad and sister for at least like 6-7 years straight, maybe more.
So you're gonna nail this with no mistakes.
All right, let's go and see our returning champion, Allison. The question is video game characters that lead in adventure games, and you put down who is Kyrie. I'm sorry, we're not familiar. It's gonna cost you.
Kyrie deserved better.
She sure does.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what's our next?
All right.
Oh my God, there's so many.
There's so many. I know. You need to let me read them.
Sure.
Next donation comes from. Whoa, we got to zoom in for this one. Washable markers. Thank you very much for $3. Love Shack by the B-52s.
Ooh. All right. So I was supposed to do this slightly sooner. I'm gonna pull up some words because, fun fact, I am awful when it comes to lyrics. So we're gonna get Love Shack here. Once Genius.com decides to be accessible for me. Oh my gosh, this is difficult.
The words aren't just Love Shack over and over again?
Yeah, you know what? Isn't that how it goes? Something like that? There's a place that we can go. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Wait, Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Isn't that pretty close?
That's
a great track though. That's an 80s tune. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, let's keep them coming.
All right, next donation comes from Pink Penguin. Thank you very much for your $5. Can you, Ro, do the original Dragon Ball anime opening that came out in 1986? Do you know that one?
So I didn't grow up with Dragon Ball, but I actually know this one better than all of the other ones. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can get the lyrics too.
We have an alternate if you don't know.
Hold on. Find the Dragon Ball, something Dragon Ball. Wait, it's another adventure it will be. Another Dragon Ball, Goku's got a ball. Ro doesn't know all the words. A fantastic journey and adventure God's way. Something, a thrilling mystery. First you go around and meet a bunch of people. When all 7 balls you find, you'll get a wish. Don't just waste it on Krillin, he's gonna die anyway.
All right.
This is
well
like
done.
when you need an approximation of Dragon Ball Z really fast and your iPad's too slow to...
I just want to sing Kamehameha the whole time. Kamehameha!
Oh my God, that would have fit perfectly.
Kamehameha!
It would have fit perfectly. Oh man.
Beautiful.
That is a perfect example of an anime Ro has heard of.
Thank you very much, Pink Penguin. That's very nice. We have another request here
Oh my gosh.
from, let's see here. Let me find it. We have another request from, I believe this is Yoshi in a penguin onesie. That's a very cute
Is that the name of the song? Because that
No.
sounds dope.
It should be. Thank you very much, Yoshi, for your $5 donation. This request is very near and dear to my heart. Dearly beloved from Kingdom Hearts. Play for me.
All right. You were waiting for it. You were waiting for it. We do love Kingdom Hearts quite a lot in this house.
Beautiful. you gotta have a little goofy in there, you know? Not complete.
All right, what's our next donation?
Beautiful. Next donation is from Ooh, Naminya, thank you very much for your $5 donation. This says, can we get something from Hades? Something like maybe Out of Tartarus?
Ooh. I know you're planned it. I'ma set straight this one again. We have a running joke in our band now that we're just gonna mash up really random game songs and not game songs. And I realized that's just Zeldathon requestathons. You're getting a little extra because I love Hades. Oh, it's in the blood. It's in the blood. That is a 7-string guitar, you're right. And I've got one with 8. And 6. Yeah, that one's really weird. There we go. Great request.
Very lovely. Very well done.
Keep it going. I see a big list over there.
I do need to remind everyone that for every $100 reached in this segment, my husband, if you don't know, is Panuganti, and that guy is going to have some very, 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 very hot sauce.
Ooh.
And it's hilarious. I mean, totally educational.
Are we at $100?
No, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
We need to get to
We
100.
gotta get up there.
We do.
You know what?
Make him suffer.
Allie, as a show of faith, do you think I should start with round 1?
Should we?
So this is a garlic Fresno
Not
chili.
garlic Fresno.
God, I hope I read this right.
Please don't start from the wrong end. Don't do that.
All right, so I've actually put all the hot sauces on crackers over here, which is kind of nice because the breadiness of it helps, maybe.
Crackers are legit.
So we're gonna start us off right with one of these round 1s. If you're familiar with the hot one sauces, this one's pretty delicious, but they start to get a little more crazy. All right, go ahead and do the next one.
Well, I think the next one's on you. I think we're
Next request?
not yet.
We don't have another one yet?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, y'all, this is the 80s stream, so I do have one song prepared here. So while we work on some requests here, why don't we play what I would say is one of the most quintessential 80s songs ever. It's a little more metal.
And garlic Fresno is definitely a safe hot sauce. That's why we need to make it to $100 so we can get some hotter sauces.
All right, if you know the words, type them out, and stuff. I might see them. Talking away, I don't know what to say, I'll say it anyway. The day's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me, everybody, on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'm not clipping. Oh, needless to say, Mars and antenna, and I'll be stumbling away. Know that life is okay. Say it to me. I'm gonna sorry. Take on me. Take me out. So needless to say, oh wait, had this eyeball just to play my worries away. For all things I've got to remember, shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take on me, take me. I'll be out in a day or two. Take on me, take on me, don't need now. Take on me, I'll be out in a day or two. All right, that was a jolt of very 80s synthy fun times. Wow, the audience is so nice and is reading all the donations.
Yeah, oh yeah, chat, really great job on the take on me's. We were definitely following those all the way through. Love all the emotes. Y'all are really on the ball. Love that. We've got a few more donations.
Oh my gosh, do we really?
Yes, we do. First of all, Bubbles and Lasky, thank you very much for your $3 donation. I actually don't see a request here.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a lovely donation. So dealer's choice?
You're welcome to one if you type it in chat, but for now, dealer's choice. Allison, what should I play?
I'm the dealer, it's me?
Pick something from the 80s.
Oh my gosh. 80s? Ooh, I'm not good at 80s. DuckTales, that was 80s, barely.
I gotta look this up. You'll make fun of me.
Look this up, make sure it's the 80s.
That I know. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. What's the next part? Man, we are so slow here. Something race cars, airplanes, it's a dark blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. Hey, DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making a town, woo! Tearing tales of daring, do bad and good DuckTales, whoa! They're in danger. Is that the new version?
Sure.
Looks behind you, there's a stranger out to find you. Just grab on home to some DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! They're in danger, watch behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do, so grab onto some DuckTales. What is that? What key am I in? There we go.
All right, we got more requests
I didn't
coming in.
grow up with DuckTales.
Hang in there. What's the new one? Finish the new one with me that we didn't finish.
That's true. DuckTales is amazing.
All right, we got a few more requests here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Watchable markers, what a great idea, first of all. Second of all, thank you very much for your $3. How about the power of love from Huey Lewis and the Lose?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying.
It's getting to the point where I'm totally just going to start using my phone.
Lewis and the News.
I'm just going to use my phone. Because genius.com is pretty slow here.
Wow.
All right. Power love is a curious thing. Makes one man weep and the other man sing. Change of heart to little and dove. My feeling, that's power of love. Don't need money, don't take fame. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden, it's cool sometimes, but you might just change your mind. That's the power of love. I've been building the Lego DeLorean, so this was a very great request.
Very well done. Love that. We have more. Next one comes from Boogie Poppy. Thank you very much for your $3. I see Tears for Fears head over heels.
Ooh, okay. I am so sorry. I should know this one, but unfortunately, I gotta go with the popular one just because I don't quite remember how head over heels goes. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. This is the best I can remember from the guitar solo off the top of my head. It was a beautiful song. Tears for Fears is so good. Very
well done.
80s.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
you. Next donation comes from Gucci. Thank you very much, Gucci, for your $5 donation. And this request is your favorite song from The World Ends With You. Tweewee!
Oh, gosh. Shoot. I think So I know this song only because I edited a music video for it for the band Split Screen, and I'm gonna try my best to remember how that one goes. Twewie. I also refuse to call it anything but Twewie. It's just such a cute way to say it. Calling, what key are we in? That's F minor, I think. You hear the calling, calling. You hear the calling. Letting go gravity works on my shoulder. Little back in and I feel a bit better. I mean, you set me free, I feel a bit older. Just one more in, be different once more. Wake up, leave your hesitation. Wake up, time for us to realize. Wake up, show appreciation. Wake up, time for us to realize. Just to know that we're out there. Swallow life in the nature. Sorry, that was a tough one. But great request.
Yeah, I think so.
Those are really fun songs.
Yeah, oh, it's good.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
know Scramble a little bit.
I don't.
I honestly have to say, and this is thanks to the game music community, I learned so many songs from games that I haven't touched just from watching like covers and arrangements.
Hard saying.
But yeah, I also picked up, I was like, this is the Life Will Change chord progression, isn't it? All right, what do we got next?
All right, next one comes from. No, we're about halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
All right. Next donation comes from Vitamin D Witted. And don't worry, I absolutely did see your donation. Please don't worry. We're going in the order that they come in. Thank you very much for your $3 donation. Ro, if you could play some Master of Puppets by that, it's like that indie band. I don't think anyone really knows them. They're kind of still underground.
Yeah, Metallica.
Metallic, yeah. Mimica? Is that right?
Only down picks.
Only down picks.
Can I get some fire emotes in the chat?
Or some down picks in the chat?
Stranger Things. In the passion play, crumbling away, I'm your source of self-destruction. What is it? In the misery, something of the day, drop your breakfast on a mirror, taste me and we'll see, more is all you need. You're dedicated to how I'm you. Come crawling faster. Obey your master, master. Anyone who's discovered a love of guitar or metal from Stranger Things, I am so happy when that scene came on and suddenly a bunch of people just started talking about like Master Puppets and that riff. It was such a cool moment.
I mean, I think for Stranger Things, I developed a love of synths and very ominous bass lines.
Are you segueing to the next request?
No, I'm just talking about Stranger Things.
That's true.
Let me have this. All right. Yeah.
No free requests.
Oh,
Let's keep it going.
that was my request. All right.
That's true. That's different.
Next request. We do have more. Next request. Oh, it's a classic. Thank you very much. Hopefully I read this right. Kale.
I do know Satriani and Steve Vai stuff.
Kale Drenas, so sorry if I butchered it. Thank you very much for your $3. Please play Don't Stop Believin'.
Oh, man. Let's get some clean in here. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Don't stop believing. Hold on to a feeling. All right, that one was extra long, but you got to show all of that one.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for that request.
Just so you know, chat, peat lights are a real and valid thing. Look it up. Totally real. Peat lights.
Heat lights?
No, peat lights with a P.
Oh, Pete lights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
scrambling in my brain to remember how to play songs to watch chat. Camera.
No, peat lights are real.
Pete lights. They're lights owned by my friend Peter Gillette. There we go.
All right, great.
All right. Wonderful request. I love Journey.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. As a football fan, don't stop believing it's a classic.
As a marching band.
Oh yes, classic.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep it up. Metallica, Journey. Are you kidding me? These are great.
All right, it's gonna get even better, Ro, because the next donation comes from Shoten LLC. Thank you very much for your $3 donation. Why don't you play some Never Gonna Give You Up?
We're about to rickroll the chat, aren't we?
Yep. It's not my fault.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A real commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. I gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Never gonna say goodbye. Wait. Bye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. God, I haven't been rickrolled long enough. For the Chrono Trigger fans. This is Robo theme.
Very nice. I've said this before, but you know, Rick Astley has a new single out that came out recently that's called Never Gonna Stop. And you can't tell me he didn't name that so that when you type Never Gonna into Spotify, it doesn't come up with Never Gonna Give You Up first.
Oh, yeah.
He just did that to like skirt the searches. That's what I think anyway.
What do we got next?
We have another donation from, and I gotta make sure I don't miss it this time. This comes from Rogue Effect. Thank you very much, Rogue Effect, for your donation of $5. Do you know, Ro, any, Magia from Madoka Magica?
Oh my gosh.
Because
the funny thing is, I 1000% wouldn't ordinarily, but I knew some, and if I heard it, I would know it. What's the next magical girl anime that I might know?
We do have another song in here. Soriro Days from Gurren Lagann. I don't know if you know that one either.
Wait. Is that Sword Art? Oh man, this is a very tough era of anime for me. Gurren Lagann, I don't quite know, but I do know another mech anime, and I'm gonna just go ahead and pull that one up because we're gonna just keep rolling, and I'm gonna. Oh, I cannot read that much Japanese. Let's get the Roman G. Okay.
That was Sword Art. What?
Oh, there we go. I hope I remember this one well. Wait, what am I doing? This is Zeldathon. Put まれたな何の名前を知らずに地に落ちた鳥は風を待ちわびる祈ったところで何も変わらない今を変えるのは戦う覚悟だ屍踏め越えて積む石を洗う舞台を感じるのは鬼の羽シゼルガロの自由を囚われた空と反撃 Oh my god 懲役のその彼方へ物を誇るイエーガーほとばしる衝動にその身を焼きながら黄昏に日のがつぐれの弓やダダパパパOoh, I went longer because I felt so bad that I don't know anime. And since Allison
that's my Japanese voice.
Probably doesn't know what that's the first attack on.
I know what that is, Ro. I lived in Japan when it came out.
Fair enough.
I'm aware. Ro, we have a lot of donations coming in, and actually, everyone.
Have we hit 100?
We are getting really close. I think.
Oh my gosh, maybe I should have done 50.
I think maybe like 15 more dollars and we'll be there. And also, everyone, if you haven't seen, we're getting very close to $40,000 total raised for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
We've been
That
going
is
for a little while,
absolutely
though.
amazing.
Do we need to up the hot sauce here?
We might.
Why don't I drop it down to 50?
You should drop it down to 50 because we've definitely hit that. Absolutely hit that.
Oops.
Whoops.
All right, chat. I want to unlock those songs, and I definitely want to keep playing more great requests, so keep them coming.
There's a Rose Suffering sale. Make him eat that hot sauce.
All right, this is the Seeing Double jalapeno-based one. It's pretty hot.
All right, we got a bunch of donations coming in, Ro, at least several. Next one comes from Cheesy. No, it doesn't actually. Sorry, Cheesy. There's one before you. There's another one by, Foss Donut. Thank you very much for your $5 donation. This person requests Africa by Toto.
Ooh. You know, yesterday I was practicing a bunch of songs that I thought might come up. This one was definitely one of the hardest ones to play and sing, but we're going to do it. All right. I hear the drums echoing tonight. Keys chipped on whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in for 12:30 flight. My wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. Oh my gosh, this song is so hard on guitar. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take a line, gotta be away from you. There's nothing that 100 or more could ever do. I blessed ways I'm not because gonna take some time to do the things we ever had. All right, we got a lot more to go through. We've already spent so much time rocking.
Weezer song.
What's that?
That's my favorite Weezer song.
How can that be your favorite Weezer song and not?
Amazing. We got Weezer. All right, and speaking of Weezer, that sounds a whole lot like Cheesy. Finally, it's your time, Cheesy. Thank you very much for your $5 donation.
Let's go.
Cowabunga it is. Please hit us with some 80s TMNT action. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god. My age is showing in the other way.
You poor baby man.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is that just how
That sounds right to me.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's like the major version of it. Oh man, what came out along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Can I do Power Rangers? Go go Power Rangers! Go go Power Rangers! Go go Power Rangers! And that's a 90s show.
It sure might be. Except
But I felt bad because I know what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are. They're the oldest show I think I remember watching, which is why I can't remember the theme song.
The day I learned Power Rangers actually came from Japan blew my mind. I did not know that until I was an adult.
Oh yeah, thank you Anime Sleuths for correcting me. That was Sword Art indeed, because I've covered a bunch of anime and then instantly forgot it unless I watched it.
All right, next donation comes from Boogie Poppy. Thank you very much, Boogie Poppy, for your $5 donation. This is a request for RHCP Under the Bridge. Forgive me for not knowing what RHCP stands
Red
for.
Hot Chili Peppers,
Yeah,
darling.
that's the one. Look. Who abbreviates Red Hot Chili Peppers? Everyone.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city Seattle. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Hell no, I said yeah, yeah. That's where I donated. I forgot some of the chords. I trained my life away. All right. Love that. Wish it were 80s actually, but that is a 91 album.
That classic RHCP, which I know to mean Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, we got more donations coming in. Next one comes from Off by One. Thank you very much for your $10 donation. This request is for any Iron Maiden song, any of them. Pick one, any of those.
Why
ones.
would you do that to me?
Yep, it's happened.
Oh man. All right, chat, get ready to hear some prime Ro in his high school bedroom, trying not to scare his parents.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I was alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get my memories from my mind. Guitar Hero 3 bands, where are you? What did I see? Can I believe that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy? 'Cause in my dreams, it's always there. Garpy, get ready. The evil beast that twists my mind and brings me to despair. Yeah! My wife can't look at me the same way anymore. Night was black, was no use holding back, 'cause I just had to see, was someone watching me? And I'll do some of the solo. All right. How was that?
You're so cool.
Hey, Allie, want to see Iron Maiden live?
Yeah. I
All right,
signed
keep
up for
them
this.
coming. I want to get through more of this hot sauce too. It was a great request.
Yeah, for sure. Next donation comes from Palm. Thank you very much for your $3. Request is "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel.
Oh my gosh. You just want me to read, don't you?
Yup.
How's this go? Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Water, Winchell, Jonah Mario, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Do 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 do. Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Pam and John Brenner, King and I am the catcher in the rye. Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen. Talking at a Liberace, Santayana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning as the world was turning. We didn't start the fire. That we didn't find it, but we tried to let it. Joseph Stalin, Allenham, Nestor, Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Kahn, Whopper Ron, Pascanini, Dacron, Genpenpu, Rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Prince Greg, Place, Trouble in the Suez. Okay.
Very nice.
I thought Weird Al was gonna be hard if we got one of those.
That would have been pretty great. All right, next request. By the way, we're about $20 from reaching a total of $40,000 in donations for St. Jude.
You know what? How much time do we have left?
We have 8 minutes.
I'm gonna take 3 hot sauces in a row if we can get to that next notch, because we gotta kick this up.
Absolutely, get us to 40,000
And
total
we're gonna lightning
donations.
round some of these requests.
And Ro is going to down those hot sauces. It's going to be glorious. Okay. Next donation comes from Calypsoid. Thank you very much for your $5. Request is Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield.
Beautiful. Jesse is a friend. You know all these names are fictional, Allie. You know lately something's changing, hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make him mine. And he's loving him with those eyes. And he's also very nice. And he's holding her late night, I think.
You're not allowed to get her. You're already taken.
I wish that I had Jesse's girl as a friend. Where can I find a friend like that? You know it's kind of cool when we all hang out platonically. You know. Wait, how does that solo go?
That is what I thought.
All right, next request.
Beautiful. Next request comes from Minnie Weh. Thank you very much for your $5. I'm hearing Pony Club by Chappelle Roan. If you know that.
I'm so sorry. I'm 30 years old and so out of touch. I don't know Chappelle Roan. I'm gonna ask in chat if you can throw another somewhat older acts.
There is one more. There is one more listed here. Hot to Go. If you know that one.
I do not.
Okay.
I know nothing about modern people and pop. I feel embarrassed because I tried to do my research and stuff of like what I think I'm gonna get, and I knew Chappelle Roan and Taylor Swift will destroy me here.
Okay, so Minnie, if you can come in the chat and give us another song, we'll definitely come back to you. But for now, we're gonna go on to the next donation, which is from Suzuka. Thank you very much for your $5. This request is "Somewhere I Belong" by Linkin Park.
Ooh, all right. I don't know much Linkin Park. I was not in the country when they were a more popular band, but I do know. I was about to ask you, what's your favorite Linkin Park song? Ooh, what's that song? I'm about to break. One step closer to the edge. There we go. Let's go. I cannot take this anymore. Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me, I'm to the edge, I'm not going to break. Never will be break. One step closer to the edge, I'm doomed. I hope that's acceptable. I know that's like the one big band I know that every person in the U.S. was super into, and I was sadly in Japan. Whew, that's such a good song and such a good riff. All right, what we got next? Get me closer to hot sauce.
Yeah, we're getting definitely very close. Oh, actually, Ro, You said your goal is $50 to eat a hot sauce. We actually have a $50 donation.
What? Let's go.
From VZGHT, which I don't know how to pronounce.
Right,
Thank you so much for your $50 donation. And we go ahead and take your hot sauce, and then you have a request.
I forgot what 3 is. Go ahead and read me the request.
The request is the Star Spangled Banner, guitar only, Hendrix style. And very specifically, a sip of that hot sauce. They really want you to have that sauce.
All right, we're all the way up to round 5 over here.
Round 5, oh my gosh. Star Spangled Banner, go. Okay, thanks.
I think that's how he plays it in the recording, that song he wrote.
Yeah, I think so. Visigoth is the name. Thank you very much for that chat. Okay, everybody, we only have 3 minutes left, and it looks like
oh my god, lightning round me.
Lightning round, and again, there's $8 left till 40,000 total donations for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Please, please donate. Support families and their children. Give them money. All right. Here we go. Rapid fire.
Okay, I ate 6 as a preemptive incentive.
Favorite song from Phineas and Ferb from Gucci.
Oh. 30 years. I'm sorry. I missed that one too. Well, there's 100 days of summer
vacation, and no, it's a long just ended. So annual album for a duration is really a good way to spend it. Like maybe. Okay, we got it.
I do not know that one. You
okay.
get the best. Where's that? Best of both worlds. Take it. Then you rock out the show.
Okay, Disney.
I like how I'm pretending I'm like this old person. I clearly watched Hannah Montana.
Next song, Persona 5, Rivers in the Desert. This comes from Calypsoid.
Something I can Google. Keep going, keep going.
Next one is Hot for Teacher by Van Halen. Also Calypsoid.
Got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm hot teacher. Oh yes, I'm hot, oh yes, I'm hot, oh yes, I'm. Oh my god!
Hall and Oates, Out of Touch from Anonymous.
Oh my god, I do not know which one's Out of Touch. Well, got it's hard to handle, like flame to candle, like candle to flame.
All right, you got 2 more.
You make my dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right,
middle version of Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time.
Ooh. Secrets stolen deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you look and you go, I will be waiting. Time after time.
Next one, Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
Oh man, I'm not gonna disrespect that one, so let me get the... I'll just do the choruses from now on, won't I? Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come, won't you come?
And the very last
going,
one,
just keep going.
Crazy Train by Off by One.
Crazy. That's how it goes. Millions of people living as one world. Never feel not healing than me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy.
Well, I'm going to because we reached $39,000 in donations to St. Jude.
I think that deserves a
Children's Research
7.
Hospital. I think it does. And yes, you know what, chat? 39 is basically 40, okay? It's almost exactly the same. Can Allison do math? No, she plays trombone, but that's
I won't be
okay. We
saying
reached
that in, like,
39,000.
7 years.
Somebody just donated $1,000 and we'll be at 40K.
Oh my god!
No big deal.
Wait, $1,000? Oh no! What?
We just came to $39,000.
Oh my gosh! What are our next song requests? I'm gonna play while eating Last Dab. Oh, this is the bomb, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Still have a request?
No.
Oh my gosh, we need a song to play. Oh my god, the bomb. Congratulations, Zeldathon.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
39,000. That is still a very, very large, amazing number. Thank you all for helping us
Allie,
get
why don't
over
you give me a
39,000.
song to sing?
A song to sing. Boy, I'm not good at this.
Here. When you walk away,
Perfect.
you don't hear me say, oh, it's so spicy. Simple and clean is the way you're making me feel.
Yes.
Tonight, it's hard to remember
Sing
when my
through
taste
the
buds were like.
pain.
You're giving me
Goofy on the bomb. Hot sauce.
family flames.
Don't cry, Goofy.
Lately, keep requesting songs for me to sing. Oh my god! And it's $1,000, right?
Sure.
Oh man, do
tell
we
him,
have
Chad.
song for more? Do we have time for the songs we unlocked?
Depends on how much time we have left in general, because we might be close to done.
All right, let's do lightning round in the chat and keep the request coming.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the last dab. Okay, we got to wrap up, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you all so much for your donations. Your kindness is going to make the world a better place. Thank you, Zeldathon, for having me, of course. Chat, don't go anywhere. There's more amazing segments, more video games. What's up?
We got one more, My Friend of Misery by Metallica. It's
Ooh.
another $50 donation from Visgoth, which I can read now. Thank you so much for your $50. How amazing!
There we go. This is really spicy. You just stood there screaming while the last step took your life, and now my tongue's screaming. Thank you for donating tonight. Oh man, I don't remember the rest of the song, but here's more Black Album stuff. Twisting, turning through the last step. All that pepper is in my mouth is hurting, twisting, turning through the last step. What is that? Oh man, this one's sad but true. Sad but true. Kind of like my hot sauce consumption. Woo.
What's that band? Mint Silica?
Mint Silica.
They sound pretty good. I think they're gonna make it one day.
Maybe.
They need more hot sauce.
Oh man, do we still have any more requests going?
Not that I can see.
Oh man, let me know when we're going out then. Got all those beautiful thank yous. Allie, give me some requests.
Me?
Shout 'em out.
Lazy Afternoons, Kingdom Hearts.
We are so thankful for you all to join me for 1 hour of improv chaos, playing guitar, music. Stick around for more amazing segments and supporting St. Jude, of course. And thank you again. We have been Ro Panuganti and Allison Martin, and we make music things.
Hooray. Yep, it looks like it.
Mi nombre es Yamila y tengo 7 años. Cuando estaba en Puerto Rico, yo tenía un cáncer, me dolía el estómago y la cabeza. Se me fue el pelo. Me tengo que pusir esto para que no me vean en el pelo.
Recién cumplido los 3 años, ella sentía unas molestias.
Le salían moretones en los brazos, en las piernas, le dio fiebre.
Cuando llegamos al hospital, que le hicieron un CBC, pues ahí nos dijeron esto no está bien. Tener un hijo con cáncer es devastador. No estábamos preparados. ¿Qué vamos a hacer ahora? ¿Qué va a pasar con Yamila?
Vinimos con mucho miedo, pero cuando llegamos aquí fue un cambio completamente. Luego del trasplante regresamos a Puerto Rico, nos mantuvimos 2 años con ella en remisión, pero un verano ella comenzó a tener un reflejo en un ojo, se le veía un ojo rojo. Empezamos a ver que tenía fiebre y encontré que había recaído.
No me esperaba tener esto. Sé que es triste para mi familia. Es algo difícil para los niños que tienen cáncer.
Sus ojos me dicen que hay esperanza, que ella va a superar esta prueba por tercera vez, pero la va a superar.
Me acabo de graduar de high school y ahora estoy buscando una universidad de arte. Quiero estudiar animación. Después de todos estos años estoy en remisión y estoy bien.
San Jude no nos ha cobrado nada. San Jude nos ha dado todo el tratamiento, el mejor tratamiento que se le podía haber ofrecido, se lo ha dado completamente gratis.
San Jude le devolvió la vida a mi hija.
San Jude me hizo más fuerte, me hizo más feliz, me hizo más que podía lograr todo.
No, there's no lights on the back wall.